carried out by INEC before, gone through every election action carried out by INEC before, during, and after the presidential elections, and discovered that the leadership of INEC did not host an election with the influence of the Electoral Act, but hosted a doctored script already arranged as a selection game plan to make the ruling APC remain in office. These actions are wrong from every aspect of a nation practicing democracy as a system of government. And as a democracy outfit, we in the VMCII are officially rejecting the outcome of the elections released by INEC as results. And we are the only ones that are fit enough to ask the INEC and the federal government to revert the proceedings of the 2023 presidential elections to a cooking pot of a stillborn child, because its process are honestly not accepted by the people and the values of our democracy in general. The world knows that these presidential elections were conducted under a very serious disrespect to our citizenry, because INEC refused to follow the rules of the game, which provides that voting results were expected to be uploaded at real time, which the world did not see at all. These are electoral irregularities, and it provided the platform for the election rigging we have seen today. 1. Cancel the presidential elections. 2. Upload original voters' result as in the beavers. 3. Remove the INEC chairman as head of the commission. 4. Arrest the INEC chairman and prosecute him by law for being part and parcel of those who rigged this election in regards to making the APC remain in power. 5. Withdraw the certificate of return given to the man called Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu as president-elect. 6. Present a new electioneering calendar date for the presidential and National Assembly election in view of the 2023 Electioneering Act by the supported by the Electoral Act of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 7. Appoint an interim president for Nigeria that will take over from President Muhammadu Buhari after May 29, 2023, so that the interim president will finish the workload that President Muhammadu Buhari is expected to do in May 29. Because if INEC or this federal government agrees to cancel this election, it means that there will be a new electioneering plan. And the law states that President Buhari cannot be allowed to stay more than May 29 for his tenure in office. So therefore, that brings an opportunity why an interim national government will be formed. So we advise the president to please stand aside, follow the law, shop from now for someone who could be appointed as the interim president that will conduct the new elections while he goes back to Daura May 29. INEC chairman must apologize to Nigerians for lying to the nation and faking the 2023 presidential election results. 9. We state herein that with our findings of the electioneering activities, Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party remains the winner of the 2023 presidential elections, so he should be declared winner if the elections cannot be cancelled as requested by the Nigerian people who voted for him nationwide, giving Peter Obi their mandate. Meaning that if these elections cannot be cancelled, we have to use the beavers to declare the real results. We have these results already with our agents scattered across Nigeria in the election day, and we have decided to declare that Peter Obi of the Labour Party is the original winner of the 2023 presidential elections, and INEC should obey the law by declaring Peter Obi president of Nigeria. 10. As we stand up daily at the National Fountain in Abuja for our democracy and our presidential mandate, we call on the federal government to take away any security personnel that will be a distraction to our very peaceful protest to take back our Nigeria at all costs. This means that this group is going to come out from tomorrow at the Unity Fountain to peacefully protest the return of our mandate stolen by the INEC Charman and his leadership. Until they return that mandate, either in courts or either by cancellation of the elections for another election, will remain there, and we advise and we expect that the security apparatus of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, controlled by President Muhammadu Buhari, should not be a distraction to what we are doing. We are going to be there in peace. We love Nigeria, and the only way to show love for Nigeria is to present Peter Obi as president of Nigeria.
When I said it, that history will repeat itself again after 30 years, people did not understand. What MKO Abiola cannot do, Sani Abacha cannot do. This man that came from nowhere, that solid Buga himself, that is called Tinubu, wants to do so that he can answer hero. Nigerian youth, Buhari said they are lazy. Now Nigerian youth have wake up. And the youth have tried, the youth now is letting them to know that power belongs to the people, not to the politicians. Goat not a bite, goat not a bite. You get what you go do goat, you go bite you. Excuse me, something is just distracting me here. You get what you go do goat, goat will bite you. Tinubu is not Nigerian president. The president we know is Peter Obi, because I said it, Peter Obi win all the whole polls. 2023 presidential election. And I just want to say two things before I play a video that I've cut out that video and shared it to many people. I just want to say a few things. Yes, so we can get ready to go to jail. All those people that plan to rig the election, get ready. Those people we had their voices. After this video, I will make a video when the voice of Yeso Wike is trending. Threatening in Europe, in Western world, if you ever threaten your fellow human being, you go to prison. You go to jail for it. In Western world, talk less of the person that's supposed to protect the citizen. It's not killing the citizen. Yeso Wike. Yeso Wike, we heard his voice threatening the INEC, one of the INEC officials. Tell her, say, if you not comply, you not go leave Port Harcourt. I will make sure you die before leaving. And people still, and Nigerian government still leave Nyesom Wike in that seat after that threat. You know why Western world is better than us? If somebody in authority or their government fucked up, they don't even need somebody to tell them resign. They will resign because they know the next thing is they will sack them from office, so they have to use their hand to resign. What I expected Nyesom Wike to do is to resign first and apologize to Port Harcourt people for failing them. But this is not the issue of Nyesom Wike right now. This is the issue of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban, no money, Jagaban of his kindred, his father's house. I want to ask Jagaban and Coles, how many people will you kill because of power? Nigerians should not allow all these people to go scot-free. I love what happened during this period. God just wants to use it. Because Peter Obi thought that everybody is like him. You will see him calling my brother, my elder brother. Peter Obi, that thing should stop right now. Don't call a criminal or a rogue, a murderer, your brother. I will make a video separate for that one. Peter Obi, you should stop calling a criminal, a rogue, a murderer, an election rigger your brother. Well, I trust that Ahmed. If you look at his face during this period, you will see fire burning. I know all these people will go to jail, including Nyesom Wike. If Nigeria allow these people to go scot-free, my brother, Nigeria will never get it right. If Peter Obi, you enter there, you and Dati Ahmed, the first assignment, all those people books should be open. How can a sitting governor threaten a living citizen? Yes, so we can threaten a citizen and he's parading himself as a governor. Only in Nigeria you see such nonsense happening. You don't see that kind of rubbish in Europe here. If you even threaten somebody in this country, Austria, Vienna, threat, you are in jail straight. Talk less of a sitting governor. I don't have anything to say. Just watch the video for yourself. I will make special video for Nyesom Wike. And you always know how to sing. They sweet them, they pain them. Now ain't go pain now. The carpet have turned upside down. Watch this video. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that paper they give her is just nothing. Return certificate or whatever it was called, it's nothing. They have made a very good flat for him in the prison. That is the place he will stay and say farewell to Nigeria because he's going to die in high blood pressure. I rest my case. Thank you.
I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election because there must be a winner and there must be a loser.
What we're seeing in Nigeria today is part of that story. It's a tragedy that we are watching. It's a tragedy that we are all witnessing because as we see things falling apart, the pressure this time is not foreign colonialism, forgive me. The pressure instead is corruption and violence and attempts at control. And that's why I totally agree with my honourable friend, the member for Edmonton. We need to call out the corruption. We need to use the powers that we have in this country to stop those who are profiting from the wealth of that great nation and hiding it here. Now, some people will remember when General Gowon left Nigeria with half the central bank, so it is said, and moved to London. We know that today, even now, in this great city of ours, there are, sadly, some people who have taken from the Nigerian people and hidden their ill-gotten gains here. We know that our banks, sadly, have been used for that profit and for that illegal transfer of assets. And that means that the UK is in an almost unique position in being able to actually do something to really exert pressure on those who have robbed the Nigerian people. Now, this puts a particular onus on the Minister, and I know my right honourable friend knows it, that using Magnitsky sanctions today isn't just about protecting Nigeria, although it is. It's not just about respecting Nigerian young people who have been robbed and murdered by these SARS units. It's actually about protecting the United Kingdom, because what happens in Nigeria matters fundamentally to us here. This is the third country of the Commonwealth. This is a country of 200 million people. It is going to be the great economic powerhouse of Africa and one of the great economic powerhouses of the world. This is a country whose wealth, not just in the oil off the river state, but in the imagination and creativity of its people, is witnessed every day in Nollywood, and perhaps more my style, at the great University of Jos. This is a country that gives so much to the world already, despite the fact that it is ill-governed, brutalized and robbed. Just imagine what it could give